Hi group 3, I'm so sorry. Again, I had some technical problems, issues with my camera, and I'm gonna have to split the video into 2 today. Normally, you know, when something like this would happen, I would just get discouraged and just not post anything, not continue with it, or feel like I had to redo the whole readings. But there were some really intense messages that came through that I feel like needed to come through, and so I just stepped back and took a little break before returning. So I apologize. I know it's a little weird that one reading split into 2, but group 3, you picked this card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. It is waning, give us 4, and the word that on it, excuse me, I'm so sorry, it's late here, is beauty, and the number is 20. So the phase of the moon or the number might be significant to you, and then the rune you chose that came with it is the symbol for feminine energy, so nurturing, caring, home, very healing, caring, comfort. So I'm feeling like either you thought of this person as this, like these traits describe this person to you, or you were this to this person, or it could be both. Like you both could have had a very nurturing, bond, spiritual connection that just felt like home to one another, and I feel like a message coming through is they want you to know how much your presence in their life, how much beauty it brought to them. I'm sorry, I was thrown off. I know I didn't do my normal saging. I saged after the video cut off earlier and before I started this one, but I light some now. And all the cards and everything have been saged, so I'll just let that burn. And I'm gonna get some oracle cards here from the Dragon Fate Oracle. Alright, Spirit, what does group 3's past on loved one or loved ones want to communicate to them, or what messages do they have to them? Do they have for them? Lady of the New Buds, nurture tenderness. So again, with the that goes along with the rune, and well, the card too, because the new buds, and there are flowers and butterflies everywhere on this card, but it's really fiery. So you or them could have had a lot of fire in their chart. So you could have, they could have been someone who was very outspoken, and maybe sometimes didn't think before they spoke, just said what was on their mind, and sometimes maybe put their foot in their mouth. But that was always something, like maybe they didn't it was just like they didn't mean to do it, so if they hurt somebody's feelings by something they said, they felt badly about it. If it was unintentional. And they tried their best to be that part of themselves, you know, it says nurture tenderness. It was nurturing and kind and tender that represented this. That's for some of you. For some of you, it could also mean that maybe you were this way and they liked that about you, and because of this quality about yourself, You might overthink or regret some of the things that you said that maybe came off, maybe you thought came off as a little harsh or cold or crass. But that's not the way that they saw you. Like that quality about you could also was, even though you perceived it as negative most of the time, there's the other side of having that quality is that you spoke up when you thought something was unfair, or and you stood up for yourself. And there was a beauty about that. It didn't take away from your softness or the way that they saw you. Or the way that they thought of you. It's actually something that they valued in you, that you could be that fiery, that dichotomy could live in you, and you could be graceful even when you were being maybe a little harsh with your words. Like you could still see your kindness and your true self still shone through. The Dawn Watcher, bells will ring. I'm gonna go ahead and get another one. Nemu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Seek the Council of Crystals. All these cards have lots of red and orange. So lots of fire energy, lots of passion here. This could be someone you had lots of fun times with. I feel like this person with this card wants to communicate to you that, you know, they're always with you, they're watching over you, you know, they'll let you know when they're around. With this bells will ring, I feel like they're saying that that's them indicating that you'll know when they're around, because you'll get a feeling and something will happen, or yeah, they'll give you little reminders that they're there with you. You could be someone who really is drawn to crystals, crystal magic, crystal healing. Also, the numbers on the top of these cards are 25, 31, and 8. I just felt the need to say that. That might be significant for some of you. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, the number up top is 15. More orange, lots of orange. The dragon fae goddess. I'm gonna butcher this name. Tamet. You are stronger than you think. What are you trying to communicate to my group 3s? maybe you could be going through a period in your life where you feel a little lost or a little discouraged, and this person wants you to know that or maybe you're afraid of being seen as weak, or you feel like, you know, the qualities you possess, like your caring nature is maybe a weakness, and so you have to put up defenses in order to like be respected, or be taken seriously. But I feel like they want you to know that that is your strength. That is what's going to lead you to your purpose work, and help guide you on the way to finding your own personal path and individual journey that's meant for you. Yeah, and underneath this card on the bottom of the deck is, her name is Queen Auna, and underneath the messages, a brilliant solution is on its way. So just listen to that inner guidance system. Remember that you are valuable, the qualities you possess are valuable, and trust in spirit to guide you towards what is meant for you. By embracing those qualities that you know, that make up who you are. And whoever is coming through, you know, wants me to say again, like, you're being watched over there. Look out for the little signals, the little things, when you're thinking of them or being reminded of them. Or if something happens and randomly and then they pop into your mind, like, that's them reminding you that they're with you. Alright, let's get some tarot. Alright. Loved ones. Passed on loved ones of my group 3s. What do you want to communicate to them today? What messages do you have for them at this time? Knight of Wands reversed. So more fire. This message is different from the other readings that I did from the first 2 groups. This is a little lighter, a little more focused on you. Instead of them, and not as much focused on the relationship you shared with them. But I'm just going to communicate the messages that are coming through to me. I feel like they want you to know they want you to stop holding yourself back. Stop trying to contain that fire within you that's a part of you that makes you who you are. Fuck what people think is what I hear. Don't be afraid to follow your passion. Nurture that creative desire. By doing that, you're not hurting anyone else. You're being loving and kind and nurturing to yourself, right? Nurture tenderness. Okay, let's get another tarot. Justice. Yeah, it's going to help you feel more balanced. There is a balance, right? Not everybody, you know, we aren't one-dimensional. We're multi-dimensional. We can't be defined or put into a box as one thing, and that's what we are. You know, so no matter how others perceive you or see you, you have to be fair to yourself. is Libra energy, Venus. So one side of Venus is personal values, and the other side of Venus, the Libran side, is balancing those values. Is two people coming together, merging harmoniously while still being true to their own personal values and value system. And I think there's a need for that here. And to truly create harmony in your partnerships, whether it's a romantic relationship or business partnership or a close friendship, whatever it is, you have to come to the table respecting your own values and being true to yourself, or else there is going to be disharmony in the relationship and yourself. Alright, let's get one more. Alright, loved ones of group 3. What else do you have for them? Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Yeah, so if you keep denying this part of yourself, your own values, because you feel like sacrificing your desires and needs and personal values for the sake of a certain relationship or a partnership, to be harmonious, or to keep the harmony within it, it's just going to backfire on you, because it's going to breed resentment in you, and you're going to constantly feel the burden of not being true to yourself. And in order for you to feel a sense of control over your own life, and path in life, where you're going. There's no way around the need to be true to yourself and follow what you know is right for you. And you can only do that by embracing all aspects of yourself. Okay, group 3, I think that is all that's coming through for you today. Thanks so much. I hope this reading you got some benefit out of it. Yeah, it was very different from the others. But that's what wanted to come through. That's whoever was coming through, that's what they wanted to communicate to you, felt like you needed to hear. So that's the message you got. Good luck to you. It was a pleasure reading your cards. Like I said, I hope you got something out of it. If you enjoyed the reading, please hit the like button. If you're returning, I have so much gratitude for every single person who watches and subscribes and likes. Yeah, and I think I'll leave you with that. So remember, this one last message, it's all within you, and you have the power to create the life that you want. And harmony and balance only comes when you are true to yourself and accept yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever time you're watching this, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you so much. Good luck to you. And I will see you guys hopefully next reading. Thank you. Hi Group 4, welcome to your reading. If you chose or if you resonated with this Harvest rune and the Oracle card or the Oracle card of release from Queen of the Moon Oracle. The number is 27, that could be significant, and the phase of the moon it represents is waning crescent 4. Already saged the cards and everything, just finishing saging myself, the space. Again, I apologize at the beginning of the video, but I had some technical difficulties and wound up having to split this video up into 2 parts. So I know it's a little weird, but I'm gonna keep going with it. So just gotta go with it. So with this card, I'm feeling lots of emotional, lots of water. So either you or the person coming through could be I'm sorry, it's so late here. They could be a Pisces. It could have been a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or have heavy water in their chart. Butterflies could be significant. Whenever they're around or whenever they are trying to communicate with you that they're around, or like comfort you, they could send you butterflies. You could take notice of butterflies more than you normally would. maybe they during life they were very materially focused. They could also have lots of earth in their chart as well. Maybe their rising sign is Earth, or they have a lot of planets in Earth, and the sign on their 12th house could be a water sign, or a house with lots of planets in water signs, or their south node could be heavily influenced by Earth, could be in an Earth sign, and their north node could be in a water sign. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like when they were here, they were very, some, not all, this is a message for some. Take it how it resonates. It is a general reading. Not everything I say is going to resonate with everybody. That doesn't necessarily mean that there will be no messages here for you. Maybe some of them coming through were very materially focused. Maybe a bit self-centered. Maybe valued things, and the acquiring of things and status, over their emotional connections with people. Maybe they weren't good at being able to see the value in others' perspectives if it didn't align with their own, with what they thought was important. Maybe they were holding on to a lot of their heart chakra was very blocked throughout the majority of their life. And the being so focused on material issues was a way of trying to fill that void that they didn't know how to fill, or fix something that they were like in an unconscious manner. But I feel like, because this rune is also a rune of like blessings and rewards, and education too, so learning. I feel like throughout their life and their relationships, including their relationship with you, was a part of their soul growth, and they want to say that they learned a lot from all the experiences. You know, you shared together, and that they shared with others close to them. And it brought them to a place of when they passed, it was like huge release of, and like feeling of relief, and I feel like that a lot of that soul growth happened, and recognition and awareness came through the acceptance of that happened, the acceptance of themselves and their situation, and the people they loved, and the reality of their life and their relationships. That acceptance happened and the awareness and growth from all these experiences and everything they learned. And then by accepting all those things, right before they passed, is what was able to help their soul find peace and relief and expansion. You know, so all this pain that they were holding on to, and that maybe they projected, they were able to learn from and grow from, and ultimately feel is be grateful for and be rewarded for it. Yeah, so they wanna, whoever it is, wants you to know that they're at peace with their life and the way and their death, and even their death, that it was peaceful. They weren't scared. It was like yeah, it felt like just like a sigh of relief. So let's get some oracle cards. I'm going to do Sacred Traveler. Alright, loved ones of Group 4 that have passed over and have messages. What is it that you would like to communicate to my Group 4? What do you want my Group 4s to know? What messages do you have for them? Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. That's interesting. I drew that in one of the other fast vistas. I drew the same too, and you guys saw me shuffle. Alright. Oh, I accidentally picked up two. Transformation and view from above. Okay. So, vast vistas, expand your horizon. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. View from above, get the big picture. So, yeah. They're still around. They want you to know they're still continuing to expand. And even though they might have carried a lot of pain around in their heart during their life, their perspective now is one of, they see it from a higher vantage point. that we aren't able to comprehend because we're still here in our physical bodies. So this life and the role you played in their life, and all their experiences, all their relationships, and their death. Wasn't wasn't all they are, and it's not stopping them. It might have seemed like when they were alive that they were unaware and unconscious and gonna have to maybe have the same type of experience the next lifetime around, that they didn't learn and grow what they were supposed to learn from this lifetime. But they want you to know that that's not the case. Okay, let's get some tarot cards. Alright. Pass on, loved ones of my group fours. What important messages do you want to communicate to them today? Do you feel like it is important for them to know today? What messages do you have for my group four? For some of you, I feel like this could be a grandparent. And I want you to know they're so peace and filled with so much love, and that your love played such a important role in their life. Somebody wants to communicate this to somebody, that it literally was a factor in changing the way they viewed things and the world and themselves. And you might have been a very spiritual person, whereas they were very, maybe rigid, but they want you to know how necessary that role, the role you played. Oh my god, I cried earlier too. In their life was. But now that they're out of their body and they can see the big picture, they see that you saw parts of the big picture all along, that they were oblivious to or didn't appreciate or value, or you didn't, or value about you. Or you didn't feel appreciated or valued by them. Okay, 5 of Wands reversed. Yeah, they want you to know the reason they were the way that they were was because of how much internal conflict they were trying to run from and deny. And maybe even were unaware of because of how painful it was, and that they didn't have the tools, the psychological or emotional tools it took to deal with them. So they unconsciously dealt with it by projecting it outwards into or onto their relationships with others, without knowing what the root or cause of it was. Because internally they felt a sense of a lack of control. So yeah, King of Pentacles came out. So to deal with that was to focus on the external and try to control the world and people around them and their relationships. And their image and it was you see how these vines are coming up and like growing around them. It's like that was a trap. them. A trap that they couldn't get out of, they couldn't change, because they didn't know how to. Okay, 2 fell out, so 9 of Wands and the Chariot. Yeah, they did that. Everything they did in life was because they thought it was in order to gain some sense of relief. The High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Underneath the High Priestess is the Nine of Pentacles. And then on the bottom of this Oracle card deck, it says Breaking Trail, and a breakthrough is at hand. So everything they went through who they were, what role they played in relationships, the type of person they were in relationships, the dynamics they shared between different people, all and you being a big part of that. Was what helped them at the end of life. It was all for their soul, the expansion of their soul, and that happened. They learned, and they see now why things were the way they were. And you helped them, the role you played in their life really helped them get them to that place. so that they can move on, you know, in peace. And they are at peace. And they want you to know how important you are to them, and how important your presence in their life was. And the butterflies are them reminding you of the love they have for you and the gratitude they have for you and for your acceptance of them. All right, group 4. That is what I have for you today. I hope it resonated. I hope that it was what you needed to hear. If you can think of if this is relatable to a loved one that is passed. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I think that was it. Thank you so much. If this was a recent loss and you're grieving, my heart goes out to you. Either way, it's never easy to get over. You never really get over the loss of a loved one, so my heart goes out to you anyway. As always, Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. And bring this message to you that hopefully brought you a little bit of peace. Otherwise, I do offer private readings, personal readings, so if you'd like to book one, my information is in the description box below. Other than that, I wish you all the best. Take care, and I hope you guys will join me in my next reading.